It's day 4 of practice for Bassmaster Opens Pro, Kyle Patrick. The stop this week, Bugs Island, a 50,000-acre reservoir on the border of Virginia and North Carolina. This is tournament 3 of 9 for the new Bassmaster Opens Elite Qualifiers, or EQ for short. Beginning in 2023, anglers hoping to earn a coveted invitation to join the Bassmaster Elite Series in 2024 can only qualify by competing in all 9 tournaments. This season, an unprecedented 179 anglers are competing for just 9 spots. Kyle is one of those anglers.
We're just gonna kind of see how the morning plays out, see if I can duplicate this. Then I'm gonna go to my best stuff, check it, see what's up, and then we'll make a game plan from there. We still got like all of today and a half day tomorrow, so we've got time. But that is the current situation. Oh God, that's a giant.
Using sonar, Kyle is able to see what's happening underwater, specifically in front of his boat.
It's on there right now.
This technology creates detailed images and provides real-time information about the underwater environment, including the presence and location of fish. It is a topic that is fiercely debated in the bass fishing world, with critics arguing that it provides an unfair advantage and makes catching fish easier.
Sometimes I have to reel it like that when those fish bite it that good, because they'll let go and then they'll come back to eat it. It's ridiculous.
During practice, Kyle doesn't always try to catch fish,
Holy smokes.
electing to leave the fish alone until the tournament.
Missile baits, magic worm, I'm telling you. The amount of money that I've made in the opens on this bait, on this exact setup, it's just ignorant. Oh God. Dude, this is juice. This is really good. I may start here. Gosh, dude, I just don't like the shallow pattern currently. Oh, hello, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I know, dude, the water temp's 63. It was 68 yesterday. Mega dink, boys. Pegged him though. Oh, that's a bigger one. Those are more of the size we want. 1 pounder. 2 pound. 220. Where'd that worm go? If I catch a few more like that in here, then we're gonna need to come back. Or we're gonna need to come here in the Durb maybe, if I absolutely need it. Oh, that felt like a good one. We're gonna find out. Dude, I wanna know if this is a bass. I will spend an hour on this fish. Just kidding. Nope, catfish. Catfish. Oh my gosh, he has it choked, dude. That's a bass. Get off of there. That's a healthy one. I mean, tiny, but healthy nonetheless. Oh my God, he's ice cold. He's spawning. See the tail? See the bottom there? Oh, that's a good one. Or a better one. All day, all f***ing day. I knew it. I knew it was small. Do I do it? Nah, see, I'm glad I set the hook. Dude, you are so annoying. Where'd my worm go?
As he approaches the end of practice on day 4, Kyle is struggling to find larger fish.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's a lot of fish of that size. Like, they don't grow as fast. Like, that fish could be 3 years old, you know, and then a 5 and 6 year old fish in the St. Lawrence could be 4 pounds, 5 pounds. Whereas here, it could be freaking 2.5. It's because they don't have as much bait. I don't know. It's weird. It is weird. It's definitely not a big bass lake. I can tell you that right now. All right. Dude.
It's the last day of practice on Bugs Island before the tournament. Per Bassmaster rules, anglers are only allowed a half day of practice the day before a tournament. So Kyle needs to make the most of his limited time on the water.
At local tournaments, when I first got into it, I used to drive there at like 11 or 12 in the morning, like 11 p.m., 12 a.m. And then I would just wait in the parking lot for the launch. That's how pumped I was about fishing. I'm still that pumped, but that just does no good. Everyone probably caught these fish, honestly. Because guess what? People are stupid. There's that wind we love. These fish are so far back in these bushes, man, it's like not even funny.
The weather this week has been challenging with powerful winds, unseasonably cold temperatures, and large amounts of rain. In fact, the area has had so much rain, lake levels have risen by 3 to 4 feet in just a couple of days. This has caused a lot of anglers to rethink their game plans.
No, I'm confident in my game plan, I think. As long as the wind doesn't screw me, that's the only thing. And I don't think it will, even with the wind being absurd. I don't like the bushes at all.
After almost 2 hours into his practice, Kyle finally lands his first bass.
You really just stuck me with the hook. You ignorant, small bass. I need to throw a different bait. That's not the one. It's either this one or the jerk bait. But they're f***ing there, dude. Holy f***, there they are. Practice this week was very interesting. You know, I had tried early on to figure out a shallow bite, but it just seemed apparent to me that there was a stronger bite offshore on stumps. So I found as many of them as I could and verified them, which means I, you know, threw my bait in, got bit, and moved on. And what was going on was they were spawning on the stumps. So all I had to do was replicate those areas, and I found enough of them to feel confident that I could catch 12 pounds a day. And I think that I can do that. The only variable that I see happening is that the fry garters, the big females and the males, will move because we're towards the end of, you know, when that's happening. The only saving grace is that there's a bunch in deep water, so I think it stays a lot colder down there. And then the next variable that we've been dealing with this entire practice, frankly, is the wind. The wind is going to be an issue because when that wind pushes the fry, the bass move with them. So those are the two variables I see with that bite. And then the next is just getting a big bite. There's a lot of 2-pounders in this lake. I've caught a ton of 2-pounders in practice. You know, I've mixed in a few 4s, but for the most part, it's been 2-pounders. And I think you're gonna need 12 pounds a day to cash a check in this one. So, you know, we'll see how it works out. Hopefully we can get on something good and have a few big bites throughout the day for day 1 and 2 and see if we can make something happen.